Hey, it's Mike Watson with Keller Williams here in Palmdale, and I am bringing you another update for the real estate market in the Antelope Valley. The month of March was a pretty productive month, as we'll see. Let's get started. So we had 654 new homes come on the market in March. That was a 34% increase over February and was a 19% increase over March of 2020. You'll remember that March of 2020 is when lockdown went into pretty full effect. So we'll see how the numbers look this month, but the following months are going to be a bigger determining factor on how much of a change is really happening year over year. So for the number of homes to go into escrow, 658, that was a 40% increase month over month, and was a 62.5% increase versus March of last year. That's insane. I mean, that is just crazy increase. Shows you that the demand is still super high, and even though inventory is low, and we'll get to that in a minute, the number of homes going into escrow is just crazy. The number of homes to sell was just over 500 in March, and that was a 35% increase over February. March is typically a higher closing season than February, just because right around Super Bowl is when our market really starts to pick up as far as buyers coming into the marketplace even more than they already were, and getting into escrow and moving forward and buying homes. So 35% increase month over month and a 14.5% increase versus March of 2020. Here's the biggest tick right here. The average sales price in the Antelope Valley was $415,000. That is the highest we have ever had once again. And that was a 4% increase over last month and an 18.5% increase versus last year. To put that in perspective, prior to the last 12 months, the highest sale price that we had was in August of 2006, and that was for $355,000. We are 20% higher than that, and that was the previous peak of the market. I'm so surprised that we've gotten here without the crazy financing programs that we had available in 2006, but we're here, and that puts us in a more steady, stable market than we were before. The average days on market is 30 days, and that's for all homes everywhere in the Antelope Valley, all shapes, all sizes, all price ranges. The average was 30 days. I was talking to a client yesterday in Rosemond. The average days on market in Rosemond was 7, and that even feels like a long time, but that's the average for all price points. Anyway, back to the whole market. 30-day average is a 1% increase versus last month. We don't even notice that, but it's a 54% decrease versus last year. That is substantial, and that just again shows supply and demand. The demand is through the roof, and it's reflecting in one way through the fewer days on market. Months worth of inventory. We have 1 month. So what that means is if we did not list another home for sale and we continue to sell at our average pace, in 1 month, we'd have no homes for sale. Last month was a 0.99, maybe 999, because it shows a 0% increase month over month, but it was a 46% decrease versus last year. So going into COVID, we have less than half of the homes for sale, and we were already in short supply last year, but going into lockdown. The market has been crazy. It's in the best way. We have high demand. It's a great time to be a seller. It's a great time to be a buyer with interest rates being so affordable. I mean, it's really just a win-win scenario right now. If you guys have any questions, concerns, if you want to discuss any options that you may have to get into the marketplace or to leave the marketplace, feel free to reach out to us, give us a call. My cell phone is 661-733-2196. I will talk to you soon.